I have not played this game in years. What? What about it? Huh? If you want it, you have it. Might be a bit difficult for me to stream with kids around as per usual, but I'll try my best. Even a theme tune to this game, man. Nostalgia. Attention to detail in this game is crazy. There's little things you can do. Appear during intrusion view. Intrusion. You ain't gonna do this though all day, are you? So I'll just turn it off now.
Classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
Shut up, please.
The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Coffee. A nice cup of coffee. You're not going to watch on your phone because you won't be able to hear me otherwise. Hear the game. Don't know what I have to look out for what you're doing all the time. How much better the graphics are.
Our boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS-74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Situation is normal. All clear.
Freeze.
Move!
Please don't.
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open. Do you want to save, Snake? Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Great. Just getting used to the buttons again, it's a bit weird. It's different to the other one. Graphics are so much better though. So much better.
Freeze.
Huge step up in the game.
Don't kill me.
Just want your dog tag, bitch. Oh yeah, let's do this as well, look. Yeah! It's gonna take a while to remember the actual way in this game.
Freeze.
I didn't pick it up, did I? There we go. Yo, Smorgy, cheers for the raid, my friend. Hope you're good, buddy. But can you shout out Smorg, please? Because I ain't got my phone. Yeah, I hope you're good, Smorg. Cheers for the raid, mate. Hello, lad. Hello. How did the stream go? How far did you get? Small, I can't believe how better the graphics are in this game. It's crazy. This game was ahead of its time. Ahead of its time, bruh. Vulcan Raven. Are you going for the bad ending now then? Or should we just say the Otacon ending? Yeah, huge, isn't it? Oh look, speaking of Vulcan Raven, look here.
Raven?
Let's jump out on him, shall we? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's cool, isn't it? It's a little toy. Don't make me do it again. Take a picture. How'd you zoom in? Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Dead body in here, isn't there? One of them. Ugh. Time for a quick bit of doggy style with a dead body. There we go. Let's put you back in there. So I'm trying to collect some dog tags as well. Otacon. Otacon.
Freeze.
No!
Please don't.
Yuji Hawachi. Yuji Hawachi. Yeah, Small, you know about the dog tags, didn't you? you collect a certain amount, you get special items.
Freeze.
I used to have a proper guidebook to this.
Don't shoot.
I'm hoping I've got it somewhere still, or it's in my mum's loft or whatever, but yeah, huge guidebook. Tells you all the secrets and whatever, and Easter eggs and what have you.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. Yeah, it feels so like refreshing to play this game. It's been such a long time. What are you saying? Yeah, you know. Can't wait to play the rest of the game with him, yeah. I've got to admit, when I first played it, I was a little bit like pissed off. A bit like, what? Why the fuck are we playing as someone else for the whole game? What the fuck is that about? But you grow to like Raiden, didn't you?
Are you going to shoot me?
Oh, it's one of these cocky ones. So you have to shoot him in the elbow first. Bastard. Come back for you later. You a bastard. Are you going to shoot me? Ah, someone below as well. Oh, it's coming up. Shit on it. Uh-oh, there he is. If he walks down there, he's fucking gonna see me. Alright, cool.
Freeze. Please don't.
Give me a dog tag, bitch. Please don't. Well, Danielle clearly don't like these games, Smorg. Just couldn't make it any more obvious. She's not a Metal Gear fan, are you? Ah! What? Oh, okay. She pretends she does like it, but she don't. Simon F. Picard. That's a good name. Don't sound very Russian to me. Simon F. Picard. What did he Picard at? Picard. Simon F. Picard. Picard. Well, yeah, Picard. Wait, I need the other gun, don't I? I don't have it yet. I'm not in the right fucking area, am I? I've just realised. Oh wait. Oh, I don't fucking know if I am or not.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
Get in the locker quickly. Sexy lockers, yeah. I think I've gone the wrong way. Can't remember, to be honest.
Freeze.
Do you know Simon F. Picard? Hussein Abid. There's no way I can say that. Doggy style. Right.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors.
I don't have the gun yet, no, for that.
Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But your M9's knockout rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
Alright. Yeah, exactly. So... also, on this game, you have to press X for everything, not circle, so I keep fucking up.
Okay. There's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got
Shut up,
high on.
Holcon. Alright, can't go that way then. Got to come back here. Is this the right bit then?
Freeze.
No!
No!
If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Fine. Fucking will shoot you then. Oh, we're back here. Shit, someone over there.
Freeze.
Huh? Don't kill me.
Quick. Oh, I've shot you already. Ah!
It's the enemy. I need help.
Uh-oh. This is the wrong way. I've gone back that way again, haven't I? Shit. Oh shit. I got more people coming in here, have I? This is the only thing, because I ain't played in so long, I can't remember the actual way.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Coming this way, is he? Alright.
Freeze.
No!
is it stuck like that? Oh, bollocks. Fuck the dog tag for you, I don't care. I no longer care. Alright, I need that other gun. But here's the attention to detail to this game. Look. Shoot balls and shit. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So where does this take me? No, this ain't the right place. What? Oh, it's this way, isn't it?
Freeze.
Shake that booty. I ain't got that gun still. I used to find this funny. You can chuck them in the locker. Hide them in the locker. Oh, nice. Just got a trophy for that. This isn't actually taking me anywhere, is it? It's a big loop. Oh, here we go. I'm in the right, going in the right direction now. Ration.
Freeze.
No! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Fine, I will then. What now? Oh look, you can get a cardboard box, can you? He's just coming in for a nap, I think. Skiving.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Cocky one. Brave one. Right, so I need to get to the other side of that.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Thanks, Flavio.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
How do you cancel the shot? Coming up to the first boss fight. Excuse me.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
I think the graphics do look a bit better than the PS3 version. Seem a bit more crisp. I mean, unless there's something else you can think of for dinner, but I don't know what else. Right. What? Oh.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Pressing the wrong button.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second. Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one?
Seriously, Otacon, shut up. Stop trying to be Mei Ling.
I'm on my way to the
What?
tanker hold. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are
Yeah,
under
whatever.
control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured.
Yeah, if
Infrared
you don't wanna go
sensors
out.
placed and operational.
Good
Yeah.
work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Just can't order again.
Once
Can't
we have
afford
what
to.
we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR
And the
training.
vehicle's
No one
pilot.
else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as
Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission.
you swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze!
Get ready for a Babe
Hands
Harry
over your
armpit
head.
time.
Now!
Look.
Toss your gun overboard. Slowly.
Get to see him soon.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Harry.
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining.
Harry Pitts.
Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Boss fight time.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Either.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. Oh, the unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
Fucking hell.
I have nothing else matters to me.
Oh my god. Hell, mate. Chill out, woman.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us. Take this!
Shit. Fucking hell.
Take this!
Fucking hell, mate. What's going on? There we go. Trophy! Woo. I don't know why there's so many people complaining about the graphics. I think they're pretty good. Cypher is pretty much a drone. So they even predicted that they'd have flying little electrical things going around. They do now, drones.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control.
Where you going?
The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find
You
out
what?
anything else about their origin.
Oh, you gotta go out.
I know who they are.
Oh.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be
We didn't
simple.
take my card, or is there money on the
Snake,
joint thing still? Or
There's
not?
something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma?
EE.
Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
I hear you. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Right, there's a suppressor somewhere. Is it up here? I cannot remember. La la la. La 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 la. There's something up there. Might be that. Thermal goggles. Okay, maybe not. They're cool though. They look better than the PS1 version. Still can't believe the graphics of this game when it came out. Way ahead of its time.
Freeze.
I always thought the suppressor was up there. Where is the suppressor then? Taking her with you. You like your trolls? That's good. Excuse me then. Babe, can you get me an energy drink, please? Where the fuck is the suppressor? What'd she say? Oh. What? Oh yeah, very nice. Can you believe that's my old jacket? You look super cool in it, don't you? The thing is, you wouldn't even see a boy wearing that now anyway. Well, I want to get some munch as well for later. Some. No, this is Metal Gear Solid number 2. You know the hide and seek game? This is the second one. Well, that he's dead. See. No, look, this person's dead as well. Him. I'm Snake. Biden.
Freeze.
No! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me. Don't.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Snake, get yourself out of sight now. Enemy search parties are on the way. It's a clearing. These aren't sentries you're dealing with. They're searching for you, and they know you don't want to be found. You can't make some feeble attempt at concealment. Make sure you're completely hidden in some place they wouldn't think of searching.
Oh shit. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna forget about the dog tags, I think, for now. And just get on with the game. I'll be back in a sec. Get this fucker quick.
Freeze.
Bollocks. Pretty sure I killed this guy already.
Freeze.
Lovely, lovely. Oh, another one. Alright, where are we going?
Freeze. Freeze.
What are you?
Don't kill me.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I don't know if I've got this guy's dog tag, actually. I might... Oh no, it don't reset though, does it? Fuck it, we'll forget that for now. Pretty sure I got this guy's though, didn't I?
I need some help here.
You prick. Oh, what a trophy. Shoot the walkie and you get a trophy. Gonna have to hide a bit. They coming in, I'm gonna have to hide. I don't think they are though. Right, I've got to shoot the green box. Stand on tiptoes. I didn't get it, did it? I got it.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint.
On this bit already.
Point passed.
$17, not bad.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Really? Is he just going to stay there?
Freeze.
Don't kill me. Nothing to report.
Freeze. No! Please don't.
Please don't. Oh, ration. Don't forget. Huh? Really? Full rations? Ah, it's this bit. I've got a suppressor now. What? So where is the suppressor then? Just couldn't find it anywhere.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Bastards, I can't even see him. Let's get closer, I think. Nicely done.
Who goes there?
Shalashaska.
Shalashaska.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Stay low, baby.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications from...
Save, you never know what's going to happen.
You want to save? Hey, Snake, what's...
Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean...
Yo, Calca Gamesy. Cal, I'll call you Cal for short. Thanks a lot for the follow, man. Appreciate that. I hope you're good, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate the follow. Hope you will.
In a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military.
Do you stream yourself, buddy? No, I'm not Australian. I'm English.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is undeniable.
I'll give you a follow back anyway.
There is a lot of
I like to support
Navy brass,
everyone,
especially those with submarine
especially
and
people
air
that
backgrounds.
show me support too.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries at all.
Ours is not the only
what sort of games are you into? What games do you stream?
But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Sounds good.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise
I'm assuming you're a Metal Gear Solid fan.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Front.
Got hit right at the right time, man.
Right.
Cheers.
Let's continue. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Summers administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that.
Just finishing MGS1. Into all sorts of nice, yeah, same here. Quite like horror games. Yeah, I've just finished my second run of MGS. Got the stealth camo, bandana, all the special items now, pretty much. I've done all the VR missions as well, on the original Metal Gear Solid, but to get the trophy you have to complete all the VR missions in Metal Gear Solid Special Missions, I think.
Joint Tactical Information
Which is a bit crazy.
Identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out. Massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. Ours
Yeah, I'll stream
only military project
horror games quite a bit, but also story games is my thing.
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the
I don't really play so much multiplayer games. I think the last multiplayer game I played was
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Good.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath
Texas
of Shadow
Chainsaw
Moses.
Massacre.
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
But it got really buggy, and then I stopped playing it for ages, and then
But
they
even
sorted out an
you have
update.
heard rumors that
Oh shit! Bollocks!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Forgot about that guy. Fuck's sake! Got continue now.
its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies
Oh yeah,
targets
so
with unerring accuracy.
before this came out, I was actually playing Elden Ring. First time I've been playing.
It is the ultimate weapon.
Well, first time I played them sort of games, Dark Soul type games. I've got to say, I was quite enjoying that.
What that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta.
Pretty good
With
game,
this
though.
latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Hard though.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy.
Sleeping on the job, eh?
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. I seem to be repeating myself.
Yeah, so I started playing that basically before this game came out. I was getting really into it, if I'm honest, and I was playing with a couple of friends on there. That was pretty cool.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the
aftermath. I do stream that as well, so
the official reason given did not
probably play some of that
development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you
play Resident Evil. Not played it so much lately, but I used to stream that quite a lot. What else was I playing? Witcher 3. I still haven't finished that, but I used to stream that quite a bit. That was a good one. I've got loads of games, but loads I haven't finished. I've sort of just got halfway through a lot of them. Yeah, I gave you a follow back, dude. Appreciate your follow, mate. I don't stream as much as I like to at the moment because obviously life gets in the way.
Any codec moments from you, Snake?
Family life, work
First
life.
one I'm seeing
you know how it is.
I'm sorry. You need to take another one. The next image is... Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one.
Make a backup.
And the next one is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great.
What? I need to get one more, don't I? Same, I struggle to keep my schedule. Yeah, exactly. So I really only do it at the weekends, sometimes in the evenings.
Your necks must be stiff by now. Time for some more stretches. Right.
But I'm self-employed, so yeah, I work quite a bit. Put a lot of hours in. Days, night shifts. So at the moment, yeah, I'll just stream whenever I can, really.
Getting back to the topic at hand. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations with that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct,
I'm sure we can use that
there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render
Supersonic, my man.
and START obsolete. There
Good
are
evening.
also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend.
How's it going, bro? Hope you're good.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
How you doing, Sweeney?
First image is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use
Yeah, I'm all
this
good,
left
mate.
shot.
Thanks. How are you?
Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up.
Just started playing the
So
second
get
game.
the photos and get out of there now.
Done the first part of the game now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Reign.
You gonna watch or not?
That is all. Dismissed.
Yeah, I told you, Sweeney. This one is much more watchable, isn't it? You'll like. I think you'll like this game, if I'm honest. It's pretty good. I'll get it with the first one. If you ain't seen or played it, it's hard to get into. But like I said, the first one was the first game I ever completed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
The PlayStation when I was 9 years old. So.
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
PS2 as well. PS2 graphics, this is.
I am Shalashaska. Also
Shalashaska.
called Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah, remember Ocelot. Revolver Ocelot. Here is the man. Spaghetti Cinema. Trophy.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
The cutscenes are very long.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal?
Bit like a movie.
No, I'm taking it back.
As if they weren't all to shoot him. And where the fuck did everyone go? Look, there was loads of soldiers there. Now there's about 5. He's cool as bit.
Nobody move. Understood?
All them panicking, they're all soldiers. Like, what's going on? Go out there, wouldn't you, and shoot them. There's only 2 of them.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
This game was so ahead of its time. I know I keep saying that, but it was. Nah, I'm alright.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Can't really focus after that. Excuse me, guys. There's the new Metal Gear that you fight in this game later. Yeah, man. It is. I love the
What
tune.
do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Good game, this. One of my favourites,
Is there
I
a
think.
point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Ocelot is a snake. Fucks everyone over.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
Lale
How's
Lule
that
Lo.
possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did
Solidus.
you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade.
He's a boss later on in the game.
I abandoned her
The main boss.
during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Damn you! Oh.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog.
Actually, yeah, give me a bit. You like it? I don't want to talk. What shit is it?
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Let's put the controller down, ain't gonna need it. Yeah, me too. Have you played them? I'll take it you've played these games before. Cal.
Ocelot!
But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing 3 again. It's a long time since I played that as well. A bit open worldy, isn't it, 3? Oh really? You not played Snake
It's
Eater?
been a while, brother.
You like that?
You.
it's good.
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Good.
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
The remake looks like it's going to be good.
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like.
Can't wait for that.
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
I would say it'd be nice to remake these, but 2 don't really need a remake, I don't think.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Number 1 could do with a better one. But I've got Twin Snakes on GameCube, so that's pretty much a remake anyway.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
Yeah.
Our raw materials are
Does look
vintage,
good this
brother.
time.
Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm. Liquid's arm. Oh god. Oh god. But yeah, MGS1 was good playing and streaming it, but this is definitely much better. Definitely an improvement. I'm trying to think when this came out. I think it was early 2000s. Yeah, that was good. MGS4 I've only played once, so I need to play it more really. But because it's on the PS3, I don't really play the PS3 that much. So I've got the HD collection for PS3 as well. Got Peace Walker on it. I've not played Peace Walker yet. That's after number 3. But yeah, get ready for a lot of clips now.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Yeah, I know. I think they'll remake it. Well, they're going to do Volume 2, aren't they? So this is Volume 1. Volume 2's got MGS4 in it, I think, and Raiden Ninja game. I haven't played that one, but it's meant to be good. Don't think a grenade launcher's going to work against that. Yeah, no worries, Carl. Thanks a lot, mate, for joining and following. I gave you a follow back, so I'll check out your streams as well. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, and have a good day. Take care, man.
Otacon, we have a problem.
I don't know why everyone's complaining so much about this game. I think it was good. It's not all like shitty, is it? You just want me to shut up about it, don't you? You're not enjoying it, are you? Metal Gear Solid. Alright, we'll play Lego Star Wars later. We have to.
Snake!
Huh? What?
Snake!
I do need to play some more horror games really as well. And more Elden Ring at some point. I believe what? Oh yeah, no. Listen.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Yeah, well, I think taking Georgia to the park
at the location
made
we
her a bit
discussed.
happier.
Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The site
That's it, we don't play as Snake throughout the game now.
I look forward to tomorrow morning's news
Only
flash.
part of the game you play
I
as
would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Snake! You've missed too much now, Darth. There ain't no point in you watching now. Yeah. I love all these facts, look. Never get time to read it though.
Do you love it?
Love.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
There we go again.
Of course. Terrorists blow a hole in an oil
I remember
tanker
playing this for the
full of
first
crude
time. I was
buried
like,
20 miles off the shore of
that's not
Manhattan.
Snake's voice.
Your classic nightmare.
The hell?
It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The Big Shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the Big Shell as scheduled.
Yo, Swatch.
6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by
Welcome in, mate. Hope you're good.
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Yeah, do you want? I know you don't like this game anyway.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What
Right,
makes them
that's
think
right.
they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. We have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Alright, here we go.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution.
All right.
You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Finally, I can play again. Try and remember the buttons. Pretty sure there's something down there. Oh, fucking hell.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Alright, can you leave me alone now? There we go. What's that here? Thermal goggles, that's it. I knew there was something down there. Does a cartwheel as well, it's pretty cool. Whee. Better than a roly-poly.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
It's taken me a while to get used to controls again. I can't believe people complaining about this. Graphics look fine to me. Snake over there.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd.
Did you say nerd?
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Once you get past all this crap, it's alright again.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance
information
and
at the
allow you
moment.
access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Oh, now what?
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Now leave me alone, for fuck's sake. Nerd. Oh, I have to put all my fucking name and everything now. So they write it on the dog tag at the end, I think. Birthday. Why wouldn't it let me do the year? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Type 1 radio appears during, yep, blood on, real-time cutscenes, full screen, caption on. Oh, for God's sake.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
What'd you say?
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. Oh. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
More talking.
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not
duties.
And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day
Oh god, they're
going
to talk for ages ago.
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Do. Oh shit, get up there. Calling me again, this is unreal.
The enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter. Somebody there.
No, there's not. Look, it's Raiden. He looks like a girl.
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
Node.
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Node. Well, I'll be back in a sec. That. Watch this, you can make yourself stack it, ready? Oh! I swear birds can shit on you as well.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able...
Can't be dealing with this, them calling me every 5 seconds. Darcy has really got to shut up. Come on, bird, shit on me. Sure, you can. It goes on the screen. I'm sure it does. I'm going to do it now. I want it to, though. Babe, can you go in there, please? my god, they're calling again.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
She's still being loud, babe. It's both of them, isn't it?
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Music on this game's so cool. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Colonel,
I didn't realise how many
I've located
codec calls there
node,
is.
But it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Heavy surveillance. There's one fucking
Try
guard
making
there.
some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
I'm sure this game was for people that just didn't play the first one. Because it's like a tutorial. Got hold of you now, aren't I? He's asleep. I'm not answering that. Fuck off. There we go. Now where have I got to go? Strut B. Strut F. We'll go that way. Oh, for God's sake, calling him again.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
You will
Copy
fall.
That.
Babe, if anything, she's got louder.
New intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Yes, sir. Hanging mode. Is he not going to move? Bit fucked if he don't. There we go. Oh, blood. Blood, blood, blood. This cutscene's pretty cool. Vamp. I used to think this cutscene was so cool.
On Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Vamp.
Get down!
Lieutenant Pliskin, also known as Snake.
Where is he?
Amnesia. 4, 1. What? How many did you get? Alright.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Vampire, eh? Very random in this sort of game.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Snake.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first?
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt at the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR, and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see.
No doubt.
You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. No doubt. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
It's a little too late for that.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp.
Vamp.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just dead cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Why'd you give away your cigarettes for? So dumb.
Take this too.
Finally, a gun.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, everyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Oh, look, another codec call. Oh, no, they're not doing that.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Hmm?
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Inanna? What?
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Oh, God. Lieutenant Pliskin. Need to connect to the node. The node. It's annoying you have to keep doing this. He's asleep. Should we sneak up on him?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
My bad. See ya. Oh, now what?
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
God, she's so annoying.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
God, every call is like so long. Cartwheel time. What is that noise? One of the bombs we have to freeze later. Fortune.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades! A dud!
A dud. A dud. Can you hear it still? A dud.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Some weapon.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Can you roll thingy though? For me? Before I eat dinner. Nice one. No.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Strut C, baby. I ain't got a fucking node thing connected in, have I? The node. Look, this is a PS2 game, look, right? And even PS4 games don't do this now. Reflection in the window, mirror, look. It's crazy. Sure, there's like a security guard somewhere. Urinal. Oh look. Sexy poster. Do you think I liked that when I was 10-year-old, or however old I was when I played this? 10 or 11. He kisses it. Did you hear that? Kiss the poster.
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Peter Stillman. Thanks.
Lecturer,
Where's the ashtray?
Scolioed, Indian head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did.
Still with Darcy
through
to my headset and everything.
A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security
measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before.
Soon,
hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Yes, please.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you
Actually,
know
they're hard
I've
to
never
eat
been
like
trained
that,
in
aren't
bomb
they?
disposal.
It's all right.
Yeah, go on
the
then.
man
If
you're
I don't
working
eat
with
it,
is
I
the
don't eat.
best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to
I've
yourself.
had enough burgers.
Is
Seen
it
the
true
size
that
of
an
me.
engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own.
Yeah. And then when
There are
dinner's
more
done,
important
how long will it
issues at
take?
hand, Raiden. The enemy
Oh,
may
come off this, son.
retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and... there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
Babe, please tell her to be quiet.
In other words, that
For the
little
third
gadget
time.
sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right.
She's got to turn her
I
headset
established a
down.
link up with your
Just
radar
don't keep
network,
shouting.
So any scent detected will be represented visually.
Kid, my daughter
Have
on
the
a
sensor
PlayStation
activated
4
and
was an
keep your
absolute
eye
nightmare.
on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Look, it's me. Fat Man.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk.
That's
He
what
wouldn't
my
work by any
CSCS
rules
card
except
looks
his
like.
own. And he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't
Imagine
one
if
of
I
his
was
strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember
Indian
some
Head.
people called him one of the fat cats.
Fat cats.
Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see
Sensor
the green
fire.
stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
Trying to remember all the bombs are now.
What's this?
I know where most
Security
of them are.
card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both.
Go away.
This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists, then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while.
Imagine that, just hiding in the
fridge. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Trophy, woohoo.
If you need to talk to me, use the codec.
Hello?
If you need to talk to me, use the codec.
Look. Look. Another sexy poster. Right. Be back in a minute. Eyes are back. Well, I remember where some of the bombs are. Look, another sexy poster. Huge tits. Hmm? No. Well, this one's kind of obvious. Anyway. Look in the mirror. You see it there. You see it right there. How'd you use it? What the hell? Why won't it work? What's the button for it? I'm confused. Why ain't it working?
Raiden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosives.
Okay, but exactly who is Peter Stillman?
Gotcha. I'll look him up. Hold on a moment.
I'm really confused right now. Oh, right. Oh, fucking hell. They've changed it, that's why. Made it the analog stick. I'll push it forward. Thought there's something wrong with the game then. I was gonna cry.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Alright, I might as well go this way first. Wait, where's that take me? I've gone the wrong way. Might as well just do a loop. Why is there guards here now? Shit. Good job I moved. You prick. Get up. Oh, bollocks. Get the fuck out of here quickly. Have to hide. Let's hide in the toilets with this poster. If they check in here, I'm screwed. Kissing booth. I just got a trophy. I lost save. Oh, wrong fucking
Make
call.
doubly sure you stay out.
What's up, Jack?
Quite safe for ages, as well.
I looked into Mr. Peter Stillman's file. Full name is Peter Stillman, known as Peg Leg Peter. He is a legendary bomb disposal technician. He is also a longtime instructor at the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal and a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad. But 5 years ago, he lost his leg in an accident. And since then, he hung up his gloves to focus on being a lecturer. He was called back into service because, as he said, he is the only explosive specialist who can stop Fat Man. Although no longer an active consultant, he is still without a doubt the #1 guy when it comes to disarming explosives. He should be very helpful to you.
Raiden, another C4 down. There was one planted pretty high up on the ceiling. The coolant spray couldn't reach that far, so I had to get up on a stand and do it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Move, please. Idiot. What an idiot you are. Oh, fuck. Where is the nerd? All the way down there. I think I need the M9 for this, you know. Might have to go back the other way. Where'd you get the M9 from?
Nothing here.
Caught again, really? Bollocks.
Something over there.
Oh shit. Die, you prick. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Just gonna kill myself. Do that bit again.
Right. What's wrong? Right. Right.
There's somebody there.
Nothing here.
Oh, you fucking idiot. Can they see me?
Over there.
Oh no, you idiot.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me!
Fuck
Jack!
that up.
Jack!
Nothing here.
Shut up, really? Really? Can they see me here? I need to go over there. Do. Shit, is he coming over here?
Nothing here.
Need the M9. M9. Play some Fall Guys in a bit if you want. Yeah? Play some Fall Guys in a bit if you want. That's what I said. Shit. It's pretty hard not using the old M9. Probably should have gone a different way. Got that gun first. Parcel room. Oh, it's not here, is it? What's all this? Mine detector. No one. Shit. Oh fuck. Oh bollocks. I'm getting caught a lot at the moment. Try again, shall we? It's fucking shit when the radar keeps going off. The node is literally over there. Oh shit!
It's him. Everyone, stay on guard.
Hopefully they don't look at this box and think it's suspicious. See how straight that gone. Did you just smoke? Yeah. Huh? What's going on now?
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga.
Olga. Are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right. We'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Get on the codec again.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich,
How long
died.
is dinner then, do you think?
Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Huh? Oh, okay. Really could do that M9 for fuck's sake. Can't use this gun. Oh God.
Who's there?
Sure, they can see you a lot easier in this game. Made it a bit harder. Oh, yeah, I ain't got the thing on, have I? Hear it, but I can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Yes, sir. Shit, let's go this way. They can easily see you in this game for some reason, so let's not fuck about. Another box. Adverts. Oh. What item is that? something good, couldn't it? Be able to get past him. Oh, really? It's a mine. I want to go a bit quicker. Okay, that was close. Pretty close. Cartwheel. That's how you stack it. I knew it. I knew it.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Mine detector. Oh, fuck's sake. Idiot. Picked a moment to do that, didn't you? Stupid woman. Oh, for fuck! Fuck. Getting caught so much in this game. Pointless. Fucking hell. Oh my god, someone here as well. It's fucking pointless, isn't it? Oh, just kill me. I've used all my rations. Might as well do it again this bit. There's going to be a few continues on this playthrough.
Answer me. Raiden!
Because I ain't played it for so long. God darn it. Oh, well, you shut her up. Where's the node thing?
Nothing here.
It's hard not having a fucking radar in the game. Smoggy! Ah, bollocks. How's it going, Smoggy? Oh god, Das! Georgia, I mean! Shut up! Jesus, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm good, Smog. How are you, mate? I forgot how hard this game is. Like, without the radar and stuff. Been caught loads now.
No sign of the missing man. Everything else is normal. He got me! Stay on lookout for the intruder! Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Yeah, I knew that's where it was. I just didn't know. I knew it was around that area, so I remember doing it on the PlayStation, I think. How do you actually do that then? It's where all the dead bodies are, ain't it? Where the ninja kills them. I did get the camera out though, and I didn't see anything. When do you have to take the picture? Are you going to do the VR mission trophy? Because that's a lot of VR missions you got to do. It's in the special missions game. I thought it would just be the VR and the normal game. Don't think I'll be getting that trophy anytime soon. To left the side of the hallway, the opposite wall. Go to the... Ah, right, okay. Nice, cheers, bro. I've got to somehow not get caught now, again. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's someone up here, I'm fucked.
Who's there?
Oh, fuck. Fuck. This ain't gonna work. Oh, fucking hell. Wait, I've got stun grenades, haven't I? Where is that node thing? Why in this bloody place? Didn't even stun him. Did it? What's dinner? When's dinner done? 5-10 minutes. You never know, do you? You're so imprecise with your timing. Yeah, why can't you get the node from this place? Must be missing something here. I don't get why all these doors are locked either. Why can't I get in them? Room there, maybe yeah, it's level 1, isn't it? I've got level 1 card. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, I'll get it now. So I need to go in there. I ain't got an M9 and I need an M9 desperately.
Nothing here.
Shit. Can I literally not go anywhere in there? Shit, there he is. Oh, thank fuck for that, here it is. It's tough without a radar. The radome. Hoping this is how you get the M9. So I could do with that right now. Oh, sweet. Suppressor, nice. Time to start fucking people up, man.
Freeze! No! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me. Please don't. Please don't. Ah!
I just realised I don't need to be in there anymore.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you, in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
You can press R1 and he says little quotes.
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
I want to hold you in my arms.
Take care.
Did I save?
Jack, do you need to save?
Rose, no comment?
About?
I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
Another conversation.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the VR training. They have bodies. They have had lives. I took all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if you want to survive.
And yet, maybe because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality. It's the only way I can manage to fight.
Jack.
What?
I don't care what it takes, just as long as you come back alive. Do whatever it takes, please. Just come back in one piece.
Okay.
Sorry, dude, but I'm gonna have to shoot you. Unless I get your dog tag first.
Freeze!
Hey, Peanut Butter, how's it going? Hope you're well.
Are you going to shoot me?
It's got another trophy for that. So I've held up loads of people. Sorry, buddy, but I don't have another gun to knock you out. Game over. Just waking up doing okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, all good. You, I see you streaming last night. What was you playing again? Oh yeah, Apex Legends, that's it. But yeah, welcome in, Peanut Butter. I hope you're well, my friend. You're welcome. Yeah, the game's good, to be honest, yeah. I've been on it a long time today, though. I'm gonna have to come off in a minute. Gotta have some dinner and stuff. Oh shit. Get up. Fucked that up a bit, didn't I? Oh, we got burgers or something. Burgers, I think. Cheeseburgers. Yeah, no, the game's good. It's an old game, isn't it? So it's just like replaying old games from when you was younger, which is pretty cool. Are you streaming tonight, Peanut Butter?
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Love my classic games. Takes you back, doesn't it? Or you having a break tonight? Cheers, babe. Shit. Nice.
This is right. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
Yeah, it reminds me of the PS1 games used to. Yeah, that's it.
Man, I can't shake the feeling.
So the first one is Metal Gear Solid, the classic MGS, which is what I streamed first. The old one, that was actually on the demo, PS1 demo. And that's the reason I actually started playing these, because of that demo.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat.
Really good demo, that one. It had Spyro on it, Crash Bandicoot.
But the C4 Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
Obviously, Metal Gear Solid.
That's not bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of the
that. Spyro's awesome.
Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Me and Daniel loved playing that at one point.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
Did stream it as well a year or so ago, I think. Maybe a couple of years ago.
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And
oh yeah, that's it. Tomb Raider, yeah. Tomb Raider was on the demo as well. Well, good demos.
These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lie?
They're remaking the old ones, aren't they, as well? Not remaking them, but...
I didn't lose my leg in the explosion.
They've...
So many dead.
Spruced it up
all
a bit,
because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts.
Yeah, I know.
I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins.
That's what Metal Gear Solid was like, but and then you play this one, and it's a massive step up.
I've killed my soul by playing the victim.
Second one.
Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Well, that was a freaking long conversation, wasn't it? Jesus. Just want to get out of here so I can save it, and then I'll have to end the stream quickly. So I can eat my dinner that's sitting in front of me. The fuck's the matter with your voice then? It's not coming up with adverts. Fuck, there's loads of them here. Oh yeah, I was just going to save one. I need to get out of this place first. Strike B. Oh yeah, that's it. Right, I'm going to have to end this stream, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back on later, probably. Take care. Au revoir.